everybody, welcome to Life with Annie. I'm not going to be on long. I'm just making a quick supper tonight. We're going to have some hot dogs, and I'm making some chili here. Let me go ahead and add my ingredients to the chili. So I'm just doing quick and simple, easy, yummy chili. And all I do is I put chili powder. You can cook up onion in it if you like that, but I'm gonna have onions cut up for the hot dog, so I'm just gonna do chili powder, mustard, and ketchup. And I don't measure anything. Come on out. Let me get my little spoon. I just do it to taste, so I'll just kind of taste it and see if I need to add more of any of the ingredients. All right, I see people. Hey everybody, thank you for stopping in. Just a quick supper tonight. Hey Charlie. Hey Donna. Judy says that's her kind of food. I know. I don't make them that often, but boy, I love them. So that's what we're having. Let me grab a spoon. Let's stir this up. I'm going to turn it down too and let it simmer. I just talked to Matt, and he's leaving work. Yeah, I definitely need some more ketchup. Hey Brenda in North Carolina. Hey Sarah. And let's see. I missed the name, sorry. Y'all, it goes too fast. Okay. Now I'm gonna let that kind of simmer a minute, and then I'm gonna taste it and see what else I need to add. So I'm just gonna do my hot dogs in a skillet today. Sometimes I'll boil them, but today I'm just going to do it this way. I'm kind of tired because yesterday, I told y'all, was it yesterday I made the little omelets, and we had some stuff we were doing in the kitchen, and boy did we. And I was pretty tired. And then last night, Matt had something he needed to do on the computer, so I was doing a little bit more of the stuff by myself. And it wore me out. I'm using Nathan's hot dogs. So then I came in here earlier and I was doing a little bit more. So it's a work in progress. But we're getting there. All right, so I'm gonna put these on a really low. Because like I say, it's going to be another 30 minutes before he gets home. Gail, I'm making hot dogs. I do too, Edna. I love hot dogs. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, I like the onions, you know, really small for the hot dogs. So I'm going to use my little chopper here and try to cut up some onion. Let's do that many for now. I don't want it to get jammed. Y'all are so far away, I can't see you over there. Thank you, Debbie. She likes the bunnies in the window. Let me grab something to put these onions in. What you doing, Thunder? get our little onion stash in. All right, let's see if I can get this thing going. Paula cooked pinto beans, fried potatoes, cornbread, and spinach and greens. Hey, Tammy in Canada. No, Jennifer, we're not remodeling. We're just kind of moving some things around. And it's just kind of noisy. I think that's good. Before I got this little thing, I would, you know, just kind of chop up the onions, and I never got them small enough that I liked for hot dogs. I just called Matt and I asked him what did he want me to make with these hot dogs, because I've got some baked beans here in this little pan. And then we've got chips. I said, do you want me to make a vegetable? Because sometimes he would prefer a vegetable over chips. And he said, no. He said, I'll probably just eat a few chips. And he picked up some slaw. We went through that slaw last week, y'all. And I like slaw on my hot dogs. So he picked up another thing today. Yes, he loves slaw too. I know, what was it I made last week and I needed the slaw? What did we have? Anyway, I went back the next day to fix some leftovers or something. I opened up the slaw and there was none left. There was just a little bit left, and I said, no, here, you take it, because I'll be good. I'll be fine. I want you to have it. So he ate it. So he's getting us a refill of slaw. And I like sweet pickle relish on mine, but I don't think we have any of that, but I'm okay. The slaw is good enough. Oh, put the blade in. Are y'all hollering at me? Annie, you didn't put the blade in. I was wondering why it wouldn't work. And it's a sharp blade too. Gotta be careful. I've got the back door open because earlier I went outside to collect the chicken eggs, and Thunder was asleep down there on his little bed. And I thought, well, I'm going to leave the door open because if he wakes up and he's looking for me, he'll, you know, so that way he can just come on out. Well, I came back in. I just as I came in, I heard his little pitty pat of feet down there. And he had just woken up, so I'm letting him kind of come in and go out as he wants to. It's so nice out there today, y'all. As a matter of fact, I was going to get some of my summer clothes out to wear something short sleeve today, and I've still got them, you know, kind of put in another room. And the first thing that I grabbed was this t-shirt, this Myrtle Beach t-shirt. So it's a little bit wrinkly, but it's cool. And my neighbor was outside. He's been mowing some of his grass. So it's gorgeous here today. Now, it was rainy and gloomy yesterday, but it's gorgeous here today. I think that'll be enough onion for us. I was going to make hamburgers and hot dogs, but I decided I'm really craving a hot dog, so I'm just going to do the one, and we'll do something with the hamburger meat that I laid out for tomorrow. Okay. our nicely chopped onions for our hot dogs. Put the lid on those and leave them right there. I'm going to taste this chili with this little spoon and see if I need to add more chili powder or mustard. Okay. It is perfect. Watch out for this blade. Let's say this onion. I thought I left the refrigerator door open because of the bright light, but it's the back door that's open. It's 84 in South Georgia, Tricia says. I think it was 78 the last time I looked earlier this afternoon. Okay. So y'all, there is my chili. And it is one nice tasty pan of chili. Hey, Christy in California. Annie, are those standing rabbits? Yes, Alice, those are. They're little metallic rabbits that I got at the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago. If you've seen the little Christmas ones, the Santa and the snowman, it's the same thing. It's just the Easter version. Okay. Turn that up a bit. I'm going to turn these beans on just really low. And let them get going. Hey, Judy. I had pulled pork. That's right. Yep. Because we put barbecue sauce on it. I sure did. Thank you. I just couldn't remember what we needed it for. Thank you, Cindy. Hey, Kathy. What you doing, Thunder? You checking everything out? I got a little muddy, what is it called? Muddy mat at the back door. And I washed it out for him this afternoon. He's been sniffing it. He says it smells like Gain detergent. Are y'all doing okay with this time change? I'm not. I've got one clock that's on the wall in there. It's kind of bulky and heavy to get down. And I looked over at the clock this morning. I was in the living room watching TV. Matt was getting ready for work. And I looked over at the clock and it said 6 o'clock. And Matt came in and he had his lunch bag and his jacket and everything, and he said, well, I'm heading out. I said, it's 6 o'clock. He said, no, it's 7 o'clock. So I got to change that clock. I missed a comments here. Oh, Sharon was saying keep my leftover onion in a glass jar in the refrigerator. It lasts longer. Yeah, but I'm probably going to use it up before. But that is a good tip. I have done that with blueberries. And y'all, I was gathering up our trash and I took it out to the trash can earlier. Our blueberry garden on the side of the house is just full of little buds and stuff. So I can't wait to get some of those blueberries. I know our blueberry girls will be happy. That's Lydia and Abby. They love to come and pick blueberries. Grab a spoon for these beans. Oh, someone, is it Jan's? Today's the only beautiful day back to snow in Wisconsin. Ugh. Danielle's tired of this time change. It's only been one day, but Matt called me at lunchtime and he said, here again, I said, when he called me, I said, I was wondering why you were calling me at 10:30. He said, it's 11:30. I said, yeah, I realize it now. And he said he had trouble. He said he's just having trouble at work, getting adjusted. And I said, well, look at it this way. When you leave to come home at work, it would have been an hour. You would have had to stay an hour more last week if you look at it that way. So look at it in the positive way. So he said, okay. I've got my hot dog buns here. I think I might, when the wieners are done, I might toast them up a little bit in that skillet. Grab over here. Okay, I guess Thunder's not going back out. He's down in his room. Let me check on him real quick, y'all. Oh, you want your cookie? Okay, buddy. He's standing at the door just looking up, so pitiful. Here's your cookie, buddy. You're such a good boy. He has a routine. What do you put in your chili? Let's see who asked that. Jana, in this one, I just put mustard, ketchup, and some chili powder. You can put some of your onion in there and brown it up and cook it up with your meat. Or you could add onion powder or dried onion flakes, but I didn't because we like a lot of onion on our hot dogs. So it's pouring down in Tennessee, Rosa says. My goodness. Well, we got a good bit of rain, and I know they've had some severe storms across the country, so we had a pretty noisy storm. I think it was Saturday night. I was watching TV. It was about 9 o'clock. I think it was about 9 o'clock, and Callie Rose kept coming in the front room and getting up on the couch, and I'm like, Callie, what is wrong? Are you hungry, or do you need some water in your bowl? So I went in there and checked. She had food, she had water, and she did it again, and she got up on the couch, and she just kind of laid down, and boom, this loud crack of thunder, and she jumped. Callie's a little nervous of storms, too. Thunder is, too, so. Mary, the bunnies came from Dollar Tree. They probably have the same things this year, but you're probably going to pay a little more for them. Back when I got them, I think they were $5. It was when they first came out, but I've had them a couple of years. So it may be a little, everything's gone up there. Stir my beans back here. You see Callie Rose? Which I haven't fed her yet. I usually feed her at 4 o'clock. We feed her once in the morning and at 4 o'clock. But she's been coming in here. I don't want to hear thunder. I don't want her to get off schedule, but thank you, Lisa. And Roberta. Thunder. What do you see? not paying any attention to you, buddy. She's not paying any attention. She's just wanting me to fix her supper, and I'm fixing to do that. Fixing to get off of here and do that. So I don't know how many hot dogs Matt wants. Because he'll take, like last night, y'all, I made those tacos last week, and they were so good. And I told Matt yesterday, I said, I think I'm going to make tacos again tonight, because we had some extra lettuce left over. We had olives. We had green onions left over, and I cut up a little tomato. And they were so good, and he took leftovers to work. I had one for my lunch today, but and that way we can make extra hot dog to take to work. Hey, Siobhan, what you doing, buddy? Will Thunder get a hot dog? If he wants one, he certainly will. I will share. Yeah, a good tomato sandwich would be good. If I could find a good tomato, the ones that I've been getting at the grocery store, little not quite what you would want. Not your summertime tomato. Hey, Debbie from Kodak, near Sevierville, Tennessee. How many hot dogs do I eat in one sitting? One. Hey, Patricia. Nothing like a good old chili cheese slaw dog, Jane says. Yeah, I love hot dogs. I'd like to one day just cook up a big bunch of hot dogs on the grill and a bunch of hamburger patties, and then you can freeze them, and then when you take them out to eat them, they'll have that real taste to them without all the work. These are gonna keep on a very low temperature. So I want to do those buns, but I don't want to start those just yet. So we've got plain potato chips, and we've got some dip. I've got little Cheetos packs in there if he wants that. And there's Ruffles up there, so plain or Cheetos. Let's see. Yes, Peg, she did. She did. Thank you. Is it Norman? Yeah, good. I love slaw on my hot dogs. It just makes them. I told Matt last night, I said, I can't eat a hot dog if it doesn't have chili on it. I just can't. To just put ketchup and mustard, I can't do it. I gotta have chili. It's how we were raised, we always had hot dog chili. And I can eat a hamburger without chili. It's good on a hamburger too, but when it comes to hot dogs, I gotta have chili. All right, y'all, I guess that's it for me. Bonnie says, do you plan a weekly menu? No, I don't. I should. I wish I would do. I used to, but I don't. I plan in my mind. I know what I'm going to have, like the day before. I'll usually know, or 2 days ahead, I'll say, okay, I need to lay out chicken, hamburger meat, roast, whatever we're going to have. I know because it takes it a while in our refrigerator for things to thaw out. But, so I have an idea what I'm going to make, but I don't do a meal plan. taco dogs. Instead of using hamburger, put hot dog in the tortilla, then we would make, and I can't read the rest of the comment. Sandy makes hot dog sauce with Sloppy Joe mix. What brand of hot dogs? These were Nathan's. I just get them in Ingles grocery store. Patricia cooked a roast dinner. Gwen's having a salad for supper. Thank you, Bonnie. So anyway, I'm going to take these up, y'all, and let me get a plate here. Toast up some of these buns. What time is it? Turn that up a little bit and do some of these buns real quick before I get off. Someone's having chicken pot pie. Bavarian sauerkraut instead. Charlotte puts that on instead of chili. Is that what it said? I don't know that I would care for sauerkraut. The only sauerkraut I ate when I was younger is my grandmother always put sugar in it, so it's a little bit too much for me, too bitter for me. Let's just put a couple of these in here for now. Start toasting some of these up. Star made salad last night for them. Bavarian is sweet. Is that like a brand, or does it come like that in a can? Oh, thank you, Patricia, for saying that. That's so sweet. Christy's having street tacos. Well, y'all, that is it for me. I'm just going to toast up some of these buns, and they'll already be toasted for leftovers. And when Matt gets home, he'll have the coleslaw with him. Sandy's having chicken tenders and French fries. That sounds really good. Make sure I'm not burning these. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here so I can keep my eye on these buns. And thank y'all so much for stopping by. I just wanted to get on here and cook supper with y'all. So I hope y'all have a great week. I hope you get adjusted with this time. I'm getting there. Once I get that big clock changed, I think I'll be good. So anyway, enjoy your suppers tonight, and I will talk to you again real soon. Thank you so much for watching.